Dear friends, welcome to Friday Focus. There are quite a lot of things to report today. The first is some news from Love Cheltenham Alpha. One of the group leaders writes as follows: lots of encouragement and many positive moves towards faith, but no specific commitments that I'm aware of. It would be great to keep praying for those involved, especially the two in our group who live a long way away, that they would connect with church and keep exploring faith as they've said that they want to. Someone else who'd been on Alpha came to the 6:30 service for the first time on Sunday and said they enjoyed it. And some of the groups found that online discussion was actually rather hard, and others had much better times. So I think the general consensus is that it's not nearly as good as in-person Alpha, and it's disappointing not to be able to report any clear professions of faith, but it was well worth doing, and we pray on for God's work in people's lives. Huge thanks to the team who worked so hard to lay it on and served so faithfully week after week on Zoom. Secondly, our Holy Week and Easter services are now on our website. They're also in today's email if you'd like details of what we're doing. Because of the large numbers who came back to church last Sunday, we had over 200 people across our 4 services. We've decided to put on 2 Easter communion services on Easter Sunday at St Matt's. Please note that booking is required for those services and for 3:30 all in, but not for any of the others. I'd also like to explain the plans for our annual parochial church meeting. We've decided to hold the 2021 APCM via Zoom on Tuesday the 20th of April at 7:45, because it can't be held in church due to COVID restrictions. You'll be able to join the meeting via the link on the church website. At the APCM, I will speak about plans for coming out of lockdown and how we're going to make the most of the new opportunities that it's going to provide. We've also got several statutory items that we need to deal with. We'll receive the annual report and accounts, which will shortly be available on the church website for everyone to read before the meeting. There'll be an opportunity to ask questions about the annual report. It would be a help if those questions could be sent in before the meeting. And then we'll elect our church wardens, new parochial church council members and deanery synod members. And I've listed the members, the people who are standing for election on today's email. It was also agreed at the last APCM that postal voting would be available for those who are unable to attend the APCM on Zoom this year. So if you're on the electoral roll and you're not attending the meeting, but you would like to take part in voting, you'll need to download the postal voting form from the church website and return it to Jill Sage, preferably by email, and her email address is on today's update. If you return it in hard copy form to the church office, please still let Jill know by email that you're doing that, so that we can be sure that your form is picked up during a time when the church staff are in the office. The form must be returned by the 9th of April 2021 at the latest if your vote is to count. Those who are not on email will be provided with a hard copy of the form and the annual report and accounts. The form will allow you to vote for those who are standing for election, to approve the appointment of the independent examiner, to approve the minutes of the 2020 APCM, and to receive the annual report and accounts as presented. You don't need to download or return a postal voting form if you're attending the meeting on Zoom and you're voting in person. I hope all of that makes sense. God bless you today.